Well, hi everyone. Welcome to another video of our Saturday morning breakfast. We're gonna make some simple family fun quesadillas, which will include eggs, cheese, bacon, tortillas, and of course, salsa. Keep watching for the recipe. First and foremost, what we need is eggs. So we're gonna crack 4 eggs into our bowl. Of course, before I'm touching any of these ingredients, I ensured I washed my hands for 2 minutes with lots of soap. So I'm cracking the eggs into a mixing bowl. It doesn't matter what kind of bowl you want to use. You can just use any large bowl that you have. And I'm gonna mix them all together. You can use a whisk. I like to use a fork. Just whisking the egg together. And just add your beaten eggs to your pan. I have my pan on medium heat. You can have your pan on a medium to low heat. It just depends on your cooking surface and how hot it gets. So I'm gonna cook up these eggs and then we're gonna go from there. I like to use a spatula when I'm making a scrambled type eggs because it really helps lift it off the corner and get all the egg yolk and whites put together. So see, as I'm going to the corners, it lifts it up and I'm just letting it heat up. I'm gonna cook it to a scrambled, I guess consistency you could say. So our eggs are starting to cook up nicely. I'm just kind of stirring them out. I'm gonna add a little bit of herb and garlic seasoning to our eggs because we like to have a little bit of that on there, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Our eggs are becoming nice and fluffy and I'm just mixing it all together with the salt, pepper, and herb and garlic seasoning. And I'm gonna lower the heat just a little bit until they're all fluffy and ready to go. Now I've placed a large flour tortilla on a pan at medium heat. I put some scrambled eggs in the middle and I've sprinkled on some bacon on my large tortilla. I'm gonna add some cheese on the top, and that is what's gonna help keep the quesadilla together. This is a mozzarella and cheddar blend. Now also on my quesadilla, which you don't have to do, but I like to, I've grilled up some onions and yellow peppers, and I've cooked them so that way they are still a little bit crunchy, and I'm gonna place those on top as well. This is an added ingredient, and of course, if your children are not going to eat onions and peppers, you can add maybe something else that they like, some grilled ham, some other types of cheeses, or maybe some other vegetables you can put in there. I'm gonna place the other tortilla on top, being very cautious, and this of course is where an adult will be using and doing the cooking on the stove, and your children can assist you with proper supervision. And I'm gonna just flatten the tortilla out, being very cautious and careful. And I'm gonna let it grill for a little bit, and then I'm gonna flip it in about a minute or so. You can also place a lid on top of your built up quesadilla, and that will heat it all the way through if you have one. But it's okay to leave it without the lid and just flip it when you feel it's ready. I'm gonna flip the tortilla when it gets to a light brown consistency. Now I've flipped the tortilla. As you can see, it's a light brown on top of it, so that means that this side is cooked, and I flipped it over, so it's gonna cook the other side. It might be a little bit messy when you're flipping over. Just try to keep the contents of the quesadilla inside, which is the eggs and bacons and cheese and whatever else you put inside it. Now our quesadilla is all cooked. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut it into quarters, turning it slightly, cutting it again. Of course, I've waited for the quesadilla to cool down just a little bit so I'm not burning myself when I'm handling it. And then I'm going to plate it. Carefully picking it up and putting it together. Whoop. Some of it may fall out. It is a little bit messy. Just going to clean that up. Now it's all plated, and I'm gonna add a little bit of salsa in the center and some sour cream. And our breakfast quesadillas are ready to go and look delicious. Thanks for watching our breakfast recipe. We'll see you again soon. Stay safe, be kind, and be well.